Merry Christmas, Hannah. It's that time of the year again. The familiar songs are playing on repeat, the smell of cookies is filling our homes, and smartasses everywhere are feeling the need to remind people that Christmas started out as a pagan holiday. They're right, by the way. It was this Roman holiday called Saturnalia, where not only did everybody stay home from work and school, but lawlessness was permissible, families sacrificed pigs, and masters served dinner to their servants. Sounds like my kind of party. Traditions are constantly changing. Low Saturnalia becomes Merry Christmas, becomes Happy Holidays, and so on and so on. What's important to remember is that these traditions are not handed down to us by some kind of supernatural force. They're handed down to us by previous generations, and once they are in our control, we have the power to change them. The whole idea of Saturnalia was to regain the lost days of mythology, and Christmas isn't much different. You see people trying to reenact the birth of Christ with Christmas pageants and nativity scenes. Even though celebrating the Jesus myth is a Christian tradition, I think it's safe to say that Christmas is now about as Christian as Taco Bell is Mexican. Which I think is just great, because now you can celebrate Christmas no matter what your religion is. The question is, with the tradition of the Jesus myth being put on the back burner, what Christmas traditions are coming to the forefront? One aspect of the holiday season that has been magnified is that of giving gifts. This is something that dates back to the Saturnalia days and shows no signs of going away anytime soon. Hannah, there's nothing wrong with giving people presents, but it does worry me when most of the people that come into my bar this time of the year complain about how stressed they are because of Christmas shopping. I don't know many people who would say that they enjoy the dark consumerist side of Christmas, but it is a fact that people kind of get caught up in it, partially because there's some very clever folk who make their living convincing you the best way to express yourself to others is by buying them things. Please don't listen to them. Like I said, traditions are just these things that we make up. What's important is not the traditions themselves, but the principles the traditions are supposed to be reinforcing. So if the core of our holiday tradition is rooted in buying things, that says something about the principles that we value. We have the power to choose what traditions get passed on to future generations, but with that power comes responsibility. Don't forget that when you take away mythical gods and virgin births and piles of presents, this time of the year is really about spending time with people that you love. Dr. Seuss said it the best. Christmas Day will always be just as long as we have Wii. And I don't mean a Nintendo Wii.